rolls on as we see a young man whose career I've had a chance to watch in a number of different organizations, future of honor, up and down the East Coast, into the Midwest, one of the most driven athletes there is. And a lot of that may just be the adrenaline rush, because he's a sponsored athlete of Bang Energy Drink. The power of the punch of Vinny the Kid Pacifico has come to Hamilton, Ohio. He's got a healthy supply of Bang to get him through what you got to believe will be a very difficult challenge. This kid has a great resume. He travels this country diligently, challenges the best, great attitude. But speaking of attitudes and frame of mind, that's Jake Crist and what has brought him to a career resurgence. A man that has seen the darkest days. He has seen rock bottom. He has seen the perils of addiction and abuse. And he's come back stronger. And he's giving back. He's paying forward. We've seen on some recent broadcasts Justin Xavier channel some of Jake Crist's offense. A bit of an homage to some of Jake Crist's offensive moves. And Jake Crist took notice and said, you know what, Justin, maybe you got something in you. Jake Crist has had a lot of talent under his wing over the years. Gosh, you can list them. From NXT's North American Champion Wes Lee to the multiple-time Impact X Division Champion Trey Miguel and Ace Austin and Zachary Wentz. I think Myron Reed could go on that list. I think Cole Radrick could go on that list and follow the independents. I mean, Jake Crist has been somebody who has been a mentor figure for so many that have come through Ohio. And now, today, we are seeing the best version of Jake Crist that has ever existed. But Vinny Pacifico has never been more ready for the challenge. Let's get the introduction.
Introducing first, from Staten Island, New York, weighing at 175 pounds, Vinny Pacifico. And his opponent, being coming to the ring by his boy Bobby and Justin Pac Man Xavier. From Dayton, Ohio, weighing at 160 pounds of pure effing terror. He is the Wrestling Revolver World Champion, the Fire Starter, Jake Crist.
Jake Crist, I believe, defeated Steve Macklin at the recent Wrestling Revolver event in Dayton to capture their championship. That title is not on the line here, by the way. Jake Crist is almost a dual champion because he pinned the Squared Circle Expo champion, Matt Cardona himself, back at Ante Up. And unfortunately, that decision was reversed and pulled back on a disqualification. Cardona able to connive his way into leaving with that title. But many people say Crist, the uncrowned champion there. And with what Jake Crist has overcome, what's brought him here today, I don't know that there's anything Jake Crist is not capable of when you talk about championships or victories or successes. So, Mr. Pacifico, you ready, my friend? Ringside, it's Bobby Olsen, Jake Crist buddy, his boy, watching over that Revolver championship and giving some moral guidance and support. Of course, Justin Xavier as well, taking some notes. Young kid who's off to a huge start here in TSW the past several months. And Vinny showing off the double buys. I'm going to give credit to Vinny Pacifico. He has never been in better shape than he is right now. He's very well put together. He practically lives in the gym when he's not in the ring or in the dojo or training somewhere or traveling. I mean, Vinny lives and breathes it. And you got to be to advance to the high levels that so many of these athletes have and are in the process of. But it's Crist, height reach advantage, able to cinch in the headlock takeover on Pacifico. Pacifico's got thick thighs. He is not a tall man, but he's very thick, and he's low to the ground. And that low center of gravity may help Pacifico. It's harder to elevate or suplex somebody when you can't get under them. And it's hard to get under them when you're taller than them. You got to get your hips underneath the hips of your opponent to successfully get the most out of a throw. So Pacifico uses that, packs on the sides, fills himself out, and it's deceptively difficult to move him. But he can knock him down. Jake Crist, the high heel kick. Vinny seeking some solace on the outside. And Jake Crist baseball slide.
No, let's get another one.
Jake Crist scoring big. And a brawl on the outside, not sure who that would favor. Both athletes giving it their all. Look out, Vinny got rocked. Vinny got absolutely rocked with that shot, second time. Crist may not always rely on it, but he is such a hard striker. Among the most physical. So many I've talked to that have fought him over the years. Vinny rolled back in. Here comes Jake Crist. Get a soul with a crossbody, nicely done. 2 count only. Jake Crist done so many big things. He's reached the return to Impact Wrestling. His personal recovery like a phoenix from the ashes, inspiring so many. But Vinny jumps up with that Hurricane Rana and down with a kick to the temple. Vinny looking to play spoiler here, end this feel-good story. Only a count of 1, though, that shows the resolve of Jake Crist. Not going to let anything keep him down. Vinny mocking many of these fans, mocking Bobby Olsen, Justin Xavier. Pacifico could make a name for himself here in one night. And we could see a lot more of him in TSW if so. And into the buckle, Crist the foot up. And Vinny got caught with a forearm shot. And Crist is in rare form, raising the ire of Pacifico. But it's Crist a hair quicker. Sit out powerbomb, near fall. Man, Crist put a lot of velocity into that shot. But it wasn't enough to put Vinny away quite yet. Vinny's got a lot of fight in him. There's no question about that on Vinny. Traps down, look out. Into the crossface. And Jake rolls up, look out. Vinny Pacifico putting the pressure on that crossface and trying to keep Jake Crist at bay. And Crist reaches the rope. And the referee demands a break. Pacifico, look out here. Hits an angle slam. Nicely done. Looking to get this thing. Oh, near fall. A long 2 count. Jake Crist may be the hardest man to beat in TSW today, with a possible exception of our champion. But Vinny's bringing everything he has. Could be a chance at a high risk. Look out, Jake Crist! Drops Pacifico! Power bomb connected. And into the sharpshooter. And it's in deep. Look how low to the ground Crist is. And Vinny had no choice but to tap.
Here's your winner by submission. He is the five-star Tre Lamar.
Vinny Pacifico had a great game plan. Tremendous strategy. Look to knock off a man who is riding high with a wave of momentum in the ring and in life. But Jake Crist, Revolver champion, would-be Squared Circle Expo champion, mentor, and in the best physical and mental shape of his life. Jake Crist, another big win in TSW. Earlier tonight, we saw Pillman Jr. in a rage over GPA spear on Ari Alexander. We understand we're going to try to get you an update on Pillman's frame of mind right now.
Pillman, GPA did the unthinkable. He speared Ari.
Oh my God. GPA, well, I don't even know what that means, grade point average. I'll tell you what, when I was in college, I might have had a 2.0 grade point average. But I got a 4.0 and kicking ass! And that's what I'm gonna do to you, GPA, because nobody spears my girlfriend but me. And you speared her good, you speared her hard, and I don't ever wanna see another man spear her like that again. And I'm gonna take you out as quickly as you took her out. Next time I see you here at Tri-State Wrestling, it's me versus you. And you're getting speared all night long!
There you have it. Challenge issued. Pillman, GPA, the next Tri-State Wrestling event. See what happens.